అదే విధంగా మనము okay students, I think now we can start the session. Mainly we are focusing on non-verbal reasoning today. In verbal reasoning already we have seen there are two things like series, analogy, different types of things we discussed in verbal reasoning. Now the same kind of thing we are going to discuss even in non-verbal reasoning. In non-verbal reasoning also you will find series. అంటే ఏంటంటే మనకి ఒక 4 డయాగ్రామ్స్ ఇచ్చినప్పుడు ఫిఫ్త్ డయాగ్రాము ఆ 4 డయాగ్రామ్స్ ఏ రూల్ ఫాలో అయిందో ఐడెంటిఫై చేసుకుని ఆ సేమ్ రూల్ తోటి మనం ఫిఫ్త్ డయాగ్రామ్ ని ఐడెంటిఫై చేయాలి. లేదు అంటే నిన్న మనం చెప్పుకున్నట్టుగా ఎనాలజీ అంటే ఫస్ట్ 2 ఫిగర్స్ కి ఒక రిలేషన్ ఉంటుంది. ఇన్ ద సేమ్ మేనర్ వీ కెన్ గో ఫర్ ద నెక్స్ట్ 2. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ మనము మెంటల్ యాప్టిట్యూడ్ టెస్ట్ దాంట్లో మనకి వెర్బల్ నాన్ వెర్బల్ అని రెండు ఉంటాయని చెప్పుకున్నాము. ఓకే, సో నౌ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు డిస్కస్ అబౌట్ నాన్ వెర్బల్ రీజనింగ్. అలాగే ఫైండింగ్ ద ఆడ్ మెన్ అవుట్ అంటే ఒక గ్రూప్ ఆఫ్ పిక్చర్స్ అంటే 4 కానీ 5 కానీ ఇస్తారు, అందులో ఏది డిఫరెంట్ గా ఉంది అనేది ఐడెంటిఫై చేయాల్సి ఉంటుంది. ఇవి మనకు ఉన్నటువంటి డిఫరెంట్ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్స్, రైట్? Is it clear? Now I'm going to share you on screen so that we can start solving the problems. Let us see. Yeah, can you see the screen now? Check. If once you say you can see the screen, we can start. Okay. Can you see that now? Now, first let us go for the first one. Here, these are the problems related with analogy. Yesterday we already discussed what is analogy. Analogy type. Analogy means there is some relation between figures A and B. So we have to identify the same kind of relation for C and D. Means these two follow some rule. The same rule you have to apply for these two also. Okay, now you give me the reason why. Most of the times you people are giving me the answer, but I want an explanation why. Yes. Okay, the dot is here, even you can find the dot here. What makes the difference? Here, what we have to understand here is in these figures, you can see the rotation of the dots or something like there are two types of rotations, clockwise, anti-clockwise. Okay, like this, clockwise or anti-clockwise, like this. Okay, how is the figure rotated? Through what angle? These two we have to check. Okay, there are two aspects we have to see. First one is how is it rotated? Is it clockwise or anti-clockwise? First we have to check whether it is rotated clockwise or anti-clockwise. Okay, then based on that we have to decide through what angle? Okay. Now here, is it rotated clockwise or anti-clockwise? You see, this figure is rotated like this. Through what angle is it rotated? What is the angle through which it is rotated? Can you say? If it is rotated through an angle of, yeah, it is rotated through an angle of 90 degrees. It is rotated clockwise. Actually, you can see that here the lines are joining the midpoints of the sides, whereas here it is joining the diagonals. Okay. Now the dot is coming here, means it is moved through an angle of 45 degree. Here it is there actually, from here to here it is shifted. Okay. So the same thing here, it is like this. So first in the circle, it has to come like this, and then the dot. So where do you find such kind of figure? 3. Yes. That's why you can say that third one is the correct one, right? Good. Almost all of you already identified the correct answer. The only thing is simultaneously you have to give me the explanation why you are choosing a particular answer, right? That is also equally important. Not just answer, mere answer is not sufficient. Most of the times, even we have to say why we are reaching that answer. The answer is more important. Okay. Now let us go for the next one. Yeah, this is the next one. Problem number 78. Here you can see this figure. Now the figure, you can see that here there is no change in the figure. But here what can you see? Here some lines you can see. How many lines are there, you observe? Because this is, how many sides are there, you count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can observe that this is a hexagon. What do we call it? Hexagon. Okay. Now it is drawn in such a manner that the diagonals, you observe this, right? The opposite vertices are joined. That's how we have to, but it is not completely joined till here and followed by circles. The same kind of thing here. What do we get? So how should be the figure? This figure will be as it is. Then we have to draw the diagonals like this, not completely. Then we have to put circles. Do you find such kind of figure in the given options? Check. Yes, fantastic. Okay. Most of you are already giving the correct answer. 5 is the correct figure. Yes, very good. You identified it properly. Nice. I think now we can move ahead to the next problem. Okay. No, it is not C, man. 5, not C. Now let us go for the next one. Just see this 79th problem. 79th one, you focus. How is it formed? You just observe. How is this formed? How can you say? What are the changes that are happening? First, you try to identify the changes. When once you understand that, it will be easy for you to solve such type of problems. Okay, here you can see that these figures first. How is this figure you observe? It is like this, means it is clockwise, and this is also clockwise, and the arrow is pointing like this. Here what happened? It is anti-clockwise, means opposite direction. This is also anti-clockwise, and this is. So this is the relation where you can see the directions are changed. It is a problem related with the directions. So here this is the direction, means it is clockwise. So you have to make it like anti-clockwise, and this is also clockwise, so it is to be made anti-clockwise, and here the arrow is up downward, so we have to make it upward. So where do you find such kind of figure you observe? True. Okay, just 1 second, students. Hello. Yes, me. Okay, students. Yes, you are 100% correct. 2 is the correct answer for this. Okay, all of you identified it correctly. I think now you got the idea at least what is the way in which we have to check the figures. Now let us go for the next one. Now let us go for question number 80. Okay, I will clear all the drawings so that you can check. Now again, this is a problem related with the same kind of thing, directions. So here what happened? It is moved through an angle of 180 degrees. It is direction. It is a problem related with the direction. So this is also to be changed. So clearly you can see that the fourth one is the correct one. Here, this is the correct one, right? Yeah, good, very good. All of you are doing very nice. I hope you understood this. What is the way in which we have to go through, and we have to understand that. When once we understand that, it is very easy for us to solve. Fantastic, right? Now let us move ahead to the next one. Shall we go for it? Now let us check this question number 81. You check this. What are the changes that happened here? First, you tell me the changes. What changes happened there? What are the changes? Okay, so don't bother much about one or two. Just you have to tell me why you are opting that. So you see, first thing is dots are coming down, right? Triangle is inverted. Triangle inverted, observe. And it was colored and shaded. Yes, fantastic, correct. Dots are coming down. Okay, these 3 points we have to identify. So based on that, you can now opt. Okay, here you don't find any dots here. Okay, so the triangle is to be inverted. If you have dots, they will come down here. So the simply speaking, this figure is inverted. That's it. That is what you have to understand. Whatever the figure is there, that is inverted. Because here dots are given, because it is inverted, they came here. Here you don't have dots, no need to bother about dots. So it is to be inverted. Then one triangle, inner triangle is shaded. So one is the correct answer. Yes, Saujanya, correct? Yeah, Nag Chaitanya, Sharath, fantastic. You are giving the correct reasoning also. That is more important in these kinds of things, because the name itself is mental aptitude test, where here we are going for non-verbal reasoning. It is called non-verbal reasoning. Okay. It is one kind of reasoning. So reasoning is more important, not the answer. Don't focus more and more on only answer. Just you focus on the reasoning. Why we are choosing a particular answer, you have to focus, right? All of you are doing it nicely. I think now we can move ahead to the next question, right? Let us go ahead to the next one. Yeah, now you check this 82nd problem. Again, the same thing. What is the logic? Let it be 1, let it be 2, let it be 5. Your answer can be anything, but you have to give me proper reasoning. Okay, some of you are giving 1, some of you are giving 2, some of you are giving 5. I can see different answers here. So that's why I'm asking you, what is the reason behind that? If once you understand the reason, then it is very easy for us. Yes, here now you observe in the first figure, you can clearly see that here the triangle is drawn in which, because of this line, it is made into two parts. And here the right part is removed and left part is shaded. Actually, even you have to observe whether left part is retained or right part, because you observe, you can see in options 2 and 4, here left part is kept and here right part is kept. Only mere half part and shading is not sufficient. So which part is kept? Is it left or right? Even that makes important. Here you can see this is left. So left part is kept and it is shaded. So in the circle also, here you can see there are two parts. Only left part is to be taken, means it will be like this, and followed by shading. Means now clearly you can observe that this is the correct option which is needed, right? So 2 is the correct answer. Okay. Yes. Fantastic. So I hope all of you understood these types of questions. Okay, don't think that it is completed. We just go for some more problems in the same thing, and then again we come back to this analogy. We come back to identify the different figures like this. Whatever the series is there, we go for it again, right? Okay. I think now right. After this, you observe what is needed. You see, you read the instruction, what is given. You are given 5 diagrams, of which 4 are of the same type and 1 is different. You observe this. What he is saying here is, out of the 5 figures, 1 is different. Means this is what is called in general, find the odd man out. Find the odd man out. means out of the given figures, one figure is different. Which figure is different, you have to identify. This is the task for these questions. Now let us start with question number 83. Just check that 83, and in this problem, which is different, you try to identify. Yeah, again I can see different answers. Now you have to tell me the reason. Okay, here in what way we can identify them? You observe, first one is outside and inside you have the same kind of figure. It is a square, and here also it is a square. Yes, same shape is repeated. Here it is a rectangle, rectangle, triangle, triangle, semicircle, semicircle. But in the last one, a circle inside which is a square. So this is the odd man out. Okay. So this is our correct answer. So this is the odd man, and this is the answer for this. Right? This is our answer. Yes, 5 is the correct answer. Because in every figure you can see the same shape is repeated 2 times. But in the last one, the 2 shapes are different, because of which you can claim that this is a different one. Okay, got it? Of course, that is true. Good. Now, shall we switch to the next question? Yes, good. Now, let us see the next question. Okay, I will clear the drawing so that you can see. 84th question, you see. Why 3? Reason. Okay. Again and again, just we are landing at the same point. Some of you are saying 1, some of you are saying 2, some of you are saying 3. So mere answer is not sufficient. Why you are going for a particular problem? That is what you have to specify. Why 2 or why 3? Okay, just try to analyze these figures. Here you have arrowhead followed by one line segment here. And here also arrowhead followed by line segment here. Arrowhead here and line segment here. And arrowhead here, line segment here. Whereas in this, you don't find arrowhead and line segment. Yes. So 2 is the correct answer. Means this is the odd man. It is not matching with the other things. So you can say that this is the correct answer. 2 is correct in this. Yeah, the small circle you can see there in figure 2. For the other figures, you don't find that circle. So 2 is the odd man here. So you can say 2 is correct. Okay. Good. I think most of you, you understood this and easily you are identifying. Just very good. Let us move ahead to the next one. Now you focus on question number 85. You focus on question number 85. Again, reason. Every time I'm asking you the same. What is the reason for that? Undoubtedly 3 is the correct answer. Most of you identified it rightly. Chaitra, Nagalakshmi, everyone is doing correct. But what I want is why? Why? Reason. Yes, here almost you can observe that here in all the situations or in all the cases, you can see that this is like diameter passing through the middle. So these are semicircles. Passing through the middle, these are semicircle. This is diameter, this is diameter, this is diameter. Or okay, you can say that it is passing through the middle. But here only a part of it is covered. This is not covering half and half. Here you can see whatever the direction it is, every time the circle is made into two equal parts. In all the other figures, there are two equal parts. But this is the only figure where the two parts are not the same. So you can say that 3 is the correct answer for this. Okay. Yeah. Actually, right. Can any one of you tell me what do we call these parts? Do you know? Do you have any idea about this? This small portion is called, do you know? Can you tell me what is this called? Here you can see two portions. What do we call them? No, it is not quarter. Right, I tell you. Actually, these are called segments of a circle. Segments. Right? Segment means actually a part. Line segment means part of a line. Like that, for a circle, these are segments. So we call them segments of a circle. Now you can see that here these are two different segments. This is the small one and this is the large one. Small one is called minor segment. Small one is called minor segment. And large one is called, larger is major segment. Okay, na? So minor segment and major segment. Minor segment means smaller one. Even you can say that in minor segment, center of circle will not lie, and in major segment, center of circle will lie. And these two segments together are known as alternate segments. Actually, based on this, there is a theorem known as alternate segment theorem. Okay, which you will come to know about at higher classes. Don't bother much about this. But that you will have idea, or you can understand that theorem if once you understand what are alternate segments, right? One segment is called minor segment, the other is major segment. And yes, minor means smaller, major means larger, and both together is called alternate segments, right? Because for minor, alternate is major, for major, alternate is minor. It is as simple as it is, right? I hope all of you understood this. Okay, now I think we can move to the next one. This is the time for us to move to the next one. Now just focus on question number 86. Question number 86, you focus. It is very easy to identify. Yes. Why? Reason? There are two different reasons for this. Yes, it is not shaded. Two parts. Very good, Bharat. Good identification. Okay. All the other figures are shaded, whereas fourth one is not shaded. Not shaded is one reason. It is one reason. And one more is, like you can see, all the other figures are made up of only one figure, whereas it contains two figures or two parts. Yes, you can see two parts in that. So clearly fourth one is the answer. Okay. Now here, what are the things that you observe? We discussed first one is based on analogy and second one is finding the odd man out. Two types of things we discussed till now. Are they clear? Any doubts related to that? I said at the beginning that we are going to discuss three types of non-verbal reasoning. One is series, one is analogy, and one is identifying the odd man out. Okay. Now we are going for series. Already we have learned series in verbal reasoning. Now we are going for series in non-verbal reasoning. Okay. How do we apply series for non-verbal reasoning? Now let us check that question number 87 first. You try to answer that. Means in this, what happens? The four figures follow some rule. Okay, if the same rule is followed, what do we get in the place of figure E? That you have to choose from the given options, right? So here, especially remember how the squares are moving clockwise or anti-clockwise, through what angle, which is shaded, how many are to be shaded, all these things you have to check. You see here first only a square, then you have one square, then here what happened in the next one? Can you say? While coming to this square is moved to the right and one more square is generated and it is shaded. Now next one, what happened again? It moved like this, means they are moving in the clockwise direction and a previous two, a new square is generated and the old two are shaded. So next it has to move like this. So here and previous three are to be shaded. Three are to be shaded and fourth one. You can see that in question one, option one is there. So you can say that option one is correct. Yes, fantastic. So most of you identified it correctly. You are having a very good idea about these things. Fantastic. Okay. Is it clear? Now let us move ahead to the next question. Yeah, now look at this question number 88. Okay, I will clear the drawing so that it is easy for you. How is this formed? Just observe. You have to tell me the reason. Just don't give only answers. Please, you understand that these are reasoning type questions. So you have to understand what is the reasoning or the logic behind that, not mere answer. Okay, maybe one, maybe two, maybe five. Don't bother or don't concentrate or don't focus more and more on only answer. Why we are reaching a particular answer? What is the logic behind that? That is more important. Here in these problems, the name itself indicates these are reasoning questions. Non-verbal reasoning means reasoning with the help of some figures, right? You have to tell me why and what. Okay, some of you are saying 5, some of you are saying 2, 1, 4. I'm getting different answers. But no one is writing the reason. Saujanya, why 4? Bharat, why 5? You give me the reason, not answer. Yeah, you see, first you have one circle here in this. You can see there is only one circle in the first one, correct? First figure, you have one circle. Now two circles are generated on either side. Okay, how is it moving? Then next, these two are shaded. Then what happened next? Next, The same two things are there, but two more circles, new circles are generated. So in the next one, these two are also to be shaded. So so 5 is the correct answer. Yes. Okay. You can see that 5 is correct. Every time, whatever the new circles that are generated, so here new circles are formed, they are shaded. Again, new circles are formed, they are to be shaded. Like that also you can understand that. Okay. Right. Now let us go for the next. Yeah. Now check that. What is the correct answer for this? Question number 89. Observe it carefully. Yeah, we are now moving ahead to question number 89. In question 89, what do you notice? Now you can see that there is one place. Just observe the symbol inside. Here it is circled here. Again not circled. Again circled. So again it is not circled. So first thing is inside it should be only place. Okay, the square will be like square only, and inside this is only place. Next, here you can see there is no place outside, here one place. Then again here and here means clockwise one new place is added. So first here started, then here, then here. So clockwise means then here. So do you find such kind of figure? 3. Yeah, Chaitra, tell me what is your problem? Why you are confused? Okay, I will remove the drawings. You check them carefully. The simple thing that you have to understand here is, first thing is all the figures contain a square, right? Then inside the square, you observe this is plus, plus followed by circle, again plus followed by circle, means what is happening? Alternate, you are getting plus symbol with circle, plus plus symbol with circle. So next one should be only plus inside. Okay, first square is compulsory, then only plus inside. Then you observe here you don't have any plus symbol outside, here only plus here, then plus here and here, next plus here, here and here, means clockwise a new plus is generated every time. You observe first only one is generated, then 2, then 3. So then it should be 4. So where do you observe such kind of figure? You see, you can see such kind of figure in 3. So 3 is the correct answer for that. Okay, good. Fantastic, Chaitra. You people are very quick learners. You people will understand them very quickly. They're, as a matter of fact, very easy for you even to understand. Okay, good. Now let us go for the next. Yeah, now see the next one. What is the suitable figure for this? Question number 90. Yeah, here again, what is the logic in this? Did you observe? What is the logic in this? You see, first you can see one horizontal line, then one horizontal line and one vertical line. Means vertical line is developed. Again, one horizontal line, one vertical line, and a new horizontal line is formed. Again here, this figure is existing, one vertical line is developed. So what happens again next? One horizontal line, one vertical line, one horizontal line, one vertical line. Again, one more horizontal line. Where do you observe such kind of thing? You observe in figure 4. You observe 3 horizontal lines and 2 vertical lines. So 4 is the correct answer for this. You just go for the logic in that why you are going, because the same problems they may not give, but whatever the logic we are discussing, the logic is helpful for you to analyze the problems when they are given for you. Okay, is it clear? Okay, now no, you observe in the figure 5 you have one line below, that is not correct, because every time the new line is generated inside. Okay, that's why we are considering 4, not 5. Now I will stop this sharing because this is completed. Now I will open one more. Okay, just wait a second. I am going to share. Okay, I think here it is already there, right? Chalo, in this itself we can see. Okay now. Okay, I think now I'm going to go for the next one. Shall we move ahead to the next? Yes, fantastic. Now you observe here. Okay, again you see, here you are given 5 figures every time. Out of these 5 figures, you can see that 4 are having one kind of similarity. One is different. Means it is like, again, finding the odd man out. It is like find the odd man out. So in these figures, you have to identify which is different and why. You have to give the reason. Right? You have to tell me which is different and why. So first, let us go for question number 61. Yeah, first your answer for question number 61. Why do you say that you can see that in every figure you can see the line outside? Here you just focus on the orientation. You observe this line is existing like this, means clockwise. When this figure is rotated like this is clockwise, and when it is again further rotated clockwise, you are getting this. When further it is rotated, you are getting this clockwise, but this is only in anti-clockwise direction. Observe carefully, you will understand what I'm saying. All the other figures are clockwise except the fourth one where it is in anti-clockwise direction. This line segment which you are talking about, this line segment is in anti-clockwise direction. So 4 is the answer for this. Yes, Bharat, it is 4. 4 is correct. Okay. Yeah. Now, can you see that 60-second question? Can you see that? What is the correct answer and why? Can you give me the reason? Why 5? Why 5, Bharat? Can you tell me the reason? Less number of arrows. Okay, now I will show you the logic. Just you go for it and you will understand what I'm trying to convey you.
సార్ శర్మ సార్
Yeah.
సార్ క్లాస్ ఇంకో నెక్స్ట్ క్లాస్ బయాలజీ ఉంది సార్ త్వరగా కంప్లీట్ చేస్తాను.
Okay, Andy. Right. Okay, you observe here. Here you have 2 lines, 3 lines, 4 lines, 5 lines. The number of lines are following in one sequence. Here you observe 1, 2, 3, 4. Here also they are following one order. You observe here 3, 4, 5, 6. They are also following the same direction. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. Here also they are following the direction. But here you observe 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? You can see that they do not follow specific order. Okay. Yes, Saujanya, actually here I am just trying to explain you the reason, right? Yeah, most of you are giving the answer, no doubt. But the thing is, I am asking you people about the explanations. That is the part where you have to, okay? Next, you observe this. Okay, let us complete these two and stop it for today. You try to complete 63 and 64. After that, we will stop. Now, question number 63, you try to answer. Question number 63, come on. Why 5? You see, here inside, this is outside, you can see there are 5 sides and inside it has 6 sides. And for this, it is 3 sides and inside it is 4 sides. Here it is outside 4 and inside 5. Here it is 4 and here you can see 6. Whereas here this is 4 and inside 3. You can see that in all the other figures, outside is less and inside is more. Outside is less and inside is more, except 2. Yeah, in all the other figures, inside it is increased by one side, but in the second one, it is decreased. Okay, so that's how you can say that 2 is the answer for that. Okay, right. I think they are much more worried about the next class, right? Anyhow, I think today we discussed about non-verbal. In non-verbal, we discussed. In non-verbal, we discussed series, analogy, and finding the different figure. Today we practice some problems. Tomorrow we go for a few more problems because I think they are very much like the next session. The SAR is waiting, it seems. Let us wind up our session for today. I'm going to stop it now. Tomorrow we will continue this. Okay, because all these days, because we discussed verbal, today and tomorrow I decided to go for non-verbal reasoning. So tomorrow also we discuss non-verbal reasoning. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you very much. Okay, have a great day. Bye bye. Next, I think the next sir will take up the class. You stay back. Thank you.